Crighton Pet Services live stream on Wednesday the 14th of August in Scotland. The kids have gone back to school, so we get all these beautiful places to ourselves to enjoy with the dogs, and I encourage you guys to walk with us. Thank you very much for doing so. If you're watching this on the repeat, feel free to drop any comments and ask any questions about anything that you see during the stream. And if you would prefer to look at some more smartly edited footage and less shaky camera work and more reliable connection, then subscribe to the channel. There's about 700 videos altogether, 600 something videos that cover everything from the dogs being funny, to tutorials, to just a little bit of how our walks take place, and a little bit about myself as well, if that's something that interests you. We would encourage everyone watching to have a little look at the channel and join us. And if you do subscribe, we go live around about this time every day, which is in the UK just now. It's 11 o'clock in the morning. And what a day we have. What an amazing day. So I have 7 dogs out with me this morning. We've got up in the front, we have Juno, and then Biscuit, Ted, Charlie's the White Westie, Barney is our Shih Tzu, Rua is the black cockapoo there, and behind me on the long line, always on the long line, is our beagle Ruby, whose owners warned me this morning. She's very beagle-like today. She's following her nose an awful lot. So we love that. We encourage the dogs to do lots of sniffing and lots of natural behaviours. And this is something we see a lot on our live streams, is rolling around, digging, playing, crashing into each other, but of course doing lots of sniffing. We don't know what's in store for us today, but we do know that the kids are off, so, or I say off, they're back to school. You're okay? If you just stand still, they'll walk past you, okay? It's a great example of someone who's never been around dogs before. It's my bad. Should have maybe read that a little bit sooner, but that's not the way to deal with it. You okay, Ted? Good boy. I know. Anyway, so there are the types of challenges. People who don't like dogs and enjoying this kind of space, obviously we have to share it with them, and we have to do so responsibly. And of course, if there was ever any action needed there, we jump straight to it, and we can put Ted or any of the dogs on the lead if it's more suitable to pass people in that manner, but I don't really think that is. It's quite nice here in Edinburgh. It's I think it's about, wait now, my watch will tell me, it's 15 degrees. It's 15 degrees, but the sky is blue. There's hardly a breath of wind in the air, and it's perfect conditions, I think, for being out with the pack. So we'll make sure that they've got plenty of water along our route and back at the van. But for the time being, just join us and feel free to jump into the live stream chat and let us know where you're watching from, or talk to us about your own dog. Comment about how nice my accent is. I get that probably every single day. We get more about my accent than we do about the dogs. So if you guys let me know where you're watching from, that would also be nice. And if you're a bit more structured and a bit more perhaps engaging rather than just waiting for something to happen, we've got some things that we've set up, like how to train your dog on a whistle, and how we work with this number of dogs together, and things like that. Lots of fun things that the channel provides you with, all free of course. So all you need to do is go and give us a little follow on the channel, and I'm sure your feed will be populated with the things that your YouTube think you're most interested in. It doesn't cost you anything to do that. Right, so we're in probably one of my favourite places in Edinburgh today. This is a place that I've only started taking the dogs to walk in the last few months. And let me tell you, I wish I'd found this place 6 years ago when I first started the business. It's incredible. Oh, we have a bit of spice kicking off. That was Ted being a bit snarly. He was trying to get Biscuit to play with him, and and bounce into life, but it didn't come to anything. Although I think whatever happened has wound Ted up a little bit. What was it, buddy? What was it? Yeah, not much. I don't think anything. Get him on. Biscuit! Keep coming, buddy. Where's he gone? We'll keep going. Oh, he's up in front. I was going to say, it's not like him to leave me for very long, but he's done a sneaky one. He's gone round the back of me there. Cheeky dog. Cheeky border terrier. Yes, you are. So this Biscuit, one of my long-standing clients, good boy. Oh, he's ran away from me as I've gone to give him a pet there. We'll get some of these guys up on the log. Who's going up? Who's going up? Do you know? Up. Barney? Come on, guys. We can all get up. Do you know? Up. Good boy, Barney. Good boy. Good boy. Do you know? Up. Up you come. Up. Oh, come on. Come on. There we go. We'll get you two. Very well done, you guys. Very well done. Usually off camera, when I'm a bit more able to express myself with my hands and not just good girls, you know, and not just hold the camera and try and encourage them up in that way, would maybe do things like that just to kind of give the dogs a bit of a challenge, a bit of a mental challenge to try and overcome. And it might seem really basic, right? It might seem just like jumping on a log would be an easy thing to do, but they have to negotiate the other dogs, their space, how likely one of the other dogs are to move or give way to them or yield or be frustrated that they've jumped up in their space, that kind of thing. So a lot of them are very happy in each other's space, but sometimes things like that can provide a bit of a challenge that makes them work, makes them really think about it, and it'll make them making the dogs physically fit, making them well-rounded in terms of their social environments, and working on their mental challenges, such like the in regard to jumping up on things and being patient and waiting and working together and retrieving and sniffing and all these things. They all work the brain, so we try and do as much of that as we possibly can, because it's quite well, I would say this: the dogs, when they go home after what isn't an enormous or entertained the numbers, there's some of the videos are in the thousands, and we've got hundreds, and a few like this stream will probably get like 2 views and things like that, but there's definitely something out there for everybody. And if you want to respond or reply to anything on the video, then I read and respond directly to all the comments that the channel gets. That's me. And just have a look at my backdrop. So even although we've not got a great connection, the dogs are still enjoying this beautiful place. It's fantastic. So I'm going to dip out because the connection is terrible from the dogs and I. Remember, hit the follow button, follow the channel. It doesn't cost anything, and then you'll be able to see us when we go live, when we've got better connection, and that'll be tomorrow at around about the same time. Then take care. Bye bye.